This test is going to be run on the model 2424 CMG single shaft shredder. We're going to be running a very difficult material, thermoplastic rubber. Material is very difficult to cut, it's energy absorbing, and does create a lot of heat when processing. We're going to run this actually through a 3/8 screen in this model 2424 with only 25 horsepower. Again, because of the cutting action of the hybrid rotor design, which has a very close knife tolerance, we're able to cut this difficult material down to a 3/8 particle size. We'll be taking the amperage readings as well. And although the throughput is going to be low with this material going through a 3/8 screen, it'll demonstrate the ability of the cutting action of this CMG machine. Obviously, it would work a lot faster, a lot easier through a 1.5 or 2-inch screen, but taking this material down to 3/8 is much more of a challenge. We'll see that there's very little heat buildup, very little amperage requirement, and the machine seems to be working quite well. At this point, there's been no stalling. Particle size looks fairly uniform as the material is going through the cutting area. It seems to be cutting quite easily. We can see that there's very little amperage draw. It's only 16.5 amps. So it's cutting very efficiently with very little power consumption. The ram is pulled back to allow more material to fall in. Now it's going to be moving forward. So the consistency looks very good. Doesn't seem to be any heat buildup at this point. See the ram pushing the material into the cutter. The ram is holding it into the cutter because there's very little amperage requirement, amperage draw. processing very well. There's no stalling, no reversing to clear itself. Is steady. Again, it's not a high throughput because it's a smaller machine. It's only 24 by 24. It only has 25 horsepower, and we're going through only a 3/8 screen. But it is processing it very well. Constant pressure on the material, sensing the loading on the rotor itself. If the loading was heavy with a lot of amperage draw on the rotor, the ram would push back. But since it's a light, relatively light cutting load, it's processing quite easily. The low RPM, high torque cutting action combined with the close knife tolerance has given us the ability to process this very difficult application. Turning about 80 RPM, and on this machine there's 15 cutters. You can see that the rotor is clean, there's no smearing. It's processing extremely well, with very little amperage requirement. Throughput is remaining consistent. Again, still very little heat buildup as the rotor continues to cut cleanly. Once again, a very successful test on the model 2424 with only 25 horsepower.